Hello, potato. While it's a fairly regular occurrence on here that I try Lay's potato chips imported from other lands, one thing I don't get to try very often, indeed this may be the first time I've ever done a video on it. I think I may have done some ones from Mexico one time, but it's a very rare thing to find imported Doritos. Now, I'm a bigger fan of Doritos than I am of, say, Lay's potato chips. Anyways, I just like Doritos better than potato chips. And this one looks to be quite interesting. This claims it is garlic beef filet flavor. And these come from Taiwan. Yeah, PepsiCo Foods Taiwan Company Limited, or Corporation Limited probably. Does it have a... Yeah, that's like the only English on the package is the word Doritos, garlic steak flavor, and Taiwan. So Taiwanese garlic steak flavored tortilla chips party pack. That is a very small and lonely party. Then again, portion control may be a bigger thing in Taiwan than it is here. I mean, it almost certainly is, but this is 3 servings per container, 119 calories per serving, with 7% of your daily sodium, and 1.4, I think it says, 1.4 grams of protein. That's very, very tiny. So, I mean, now I think the average American is probably going to eat this in a single sitting. Not 3, maybe 2, but not 3. But, you know, that's how we do our portion sizes here, is we make them unrealistically small for our eating habits. But let's check these out. So, yeah, I rarely see imported meat. Now, the stores that usually have the imported Lays almost never, well, up until now, I don't think I've ever had imported Doritos. So I'm looking kind of forward to this because, again, love me some Doritos, and this sounds like a good flavor. I like garlic. I like beefy flavored chips. I've tried plenty of those in the imported things. Ooh, they're very pale. They look kind of like, oops, get on there. Honestly, they look kind of like maybe Cool Ranch. Not as colorful. The color Blue Ranch has like the colors of the ranch seasoning on it. But these don't, I kind of expected a more seasoned looking chip. Maybe they don't put so much coloring in theirs as we do. But I was kind of expecting more of like a browner, I don't know. I mean, it just sure looks sort of like reddish, like a light nacho on the front there. So I was expecting, I don't know, more color than this. How do they smell, though? They smell very savory. I get a lot of corn chip smell, like almost like a Frito kind of a smell, which you don't normally get from Doritos. Maybe theirs are made differently than ours. Almost certainly they're made differently than ours. They probably have higher standards. But I smell the beefiness. I'm not really getting the garlic, which is unusual because garlic usually a really strong aroma as well as flavor. But, and they smell good. They smell beefy, but weirdly kind of corn chippy, like Fritos corn chippy more than Doritos, which is interesting. That could be the garlic and stuff too. Or it could just be that they make their Doritos differently. They look about the same though. They do look. They don't, you know, if you put these in a bowl, I don't know that they would look any different really than North American Doritos. But how do they taste? That's the important question. Let's find out. Those are good. They are crispier than American Doritos. I do get more of the corn, the tortilla chip flavor through it. It kind of reminds me of the old plain Doritos. See, back when I was a kid, Doritos, the default wasn't nacho cheese. The default was actually just, I don't think they called them plain. I think they called them just like original or corn. And they were just like in the yellow package. And they were unseasoned Doritos. They'd be the kind you'd buy if you wanted to make like a bean dip or something. And I feel like it brings me back to that. It's a crispier crunch than normal American Doritos. American Doritos are good. They have a good crunch to them. But this seems crispier, a little firmer, a little crunchier. I lack the words to properly get across what I'm thinking here. So American Doritos almost feel texturally more like a corn tortilla, like there's a little grittiness to them, a little almost cakiness to them that these don't have. These are somewhere between like American Doritos and restaurant style tortilla chips. They're not quite as delicate and crispy as a restaurant style chip, but they are more so than a normal Dorito, if that makes sense. Well, they taste really nice. Very savory, a little almost sourness from the garlic at the end. It'd be very easy just to make these like garlic chips, but they really are like the meaty flavor, the savory meaty flavor is the main focus of the flavor here. Those are really good. I'm not going to keep buying them. One, because I doubt the store I bought these at, I was going to keep them as a regular item. Imported crisp flavors frequently seem to come and go when it comes to things like Lay's. If you get like things like Chippy and actual like brands that are not initially American brands, those seem pretty regular. Like I can go get, there's a couple different places I can go get like takoyaki ball. No problem. They usually have them. But I fully expect if I went back to the store that I bought these at not that long ago, they wouldn't have them anymore. But if you made this flavor in North America, Doritos, I think this would do well here. I mean, it's America. We like our steak. We like garlic. We like steak. Why would you not make this for the US? I mean, even on our style of chip, which ends up just a little bit different. I think you could sell a garlic beef flavor in the US without too much problem. But it's a nice strong flavor. Something I love about Doritos is they always have a strong flavor on them. Like Pringles can be hit or miss. Lay's can sometimes be overshadowed by the potato chip flavor itself. But Doritos always has a good balance of flavor between the chip and the actual flavoring. And these are really good. I would totally buy these on a semi-regular basis if they sold them here in like at North American size. Like if Costco had the giant bag of this for $7, I would absolutely buy that. Instead of cycling through like guacamole and cheddar cheese every couple of years. Yeah, those are really good. Those are some of the best import chips I've had in a while now. I like those quite a bit. I am sad that I won't be able to get them again, probably. Or, I mean, I'm not going to spend like $3 for a tiny little bag like this again. $3 or $4, I don't remember how much. But as much on this as I would have been willing to spend or would have given second thoughts to spending on a bag of American Doritos. So there we have it. Beef filet with garlic flavored Doritos from Taiwan. Really, really good. One of the better imported flavors I've tried in a while. Have you tried these? What did you think about them? And do you think this may be signaling a change? Maybe we're going to start to see more of the imported Doritos instead of just the imported Lay's? Let me know what you think in the comments below. But I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.